Let's spill that tea. Humble tea it is. Hey, it's time for your weekly dose of humble tea. Minus last week, but I'm trying to keep on top of it. I think this will be the final chapter of like the anxiety thing. Definitely want to get onto some other topics, but I think I do want to talk about what I went through and things that's like helped me and how I mean I'm still growing, but how I've like kind of came to be. So just a note, I have some instrumental playing. If you hear some music, so I have like some instrumental music playing. It's very light, so you may not. I just thought, maybe like I'm like thinking it's like, and so, maybe it's like a little quiet or something like that. Maybe having like music in the background's good. I did a vote a while back, and then I was like, well, do I do it? Do I do it over? And then I got Pretzel Rocks, and so there was like some instrumental type music, and I really enjoy it. I do it for my stream because it's copyright free, and so, but let me know. Maybe I could do it. Go up a little bit, down, whatever, or no music at all. Y'all let me know. I don't know. I'm just always trying to improve my my podcast, and what you guys think. I want to, before we get into this, I want to have a little bit of a discussion recently. So I realized something a lot when I stream. A lot of times, especially like back in the day when I would stream, I would go be like, oh, I'm kind of tired. I don't know about stream. I'm not really feeling it. And I was like, no, you need to stream. I would stream, be like the longest stream, the best stream, like just so much happened. And I was like, oh. And I almost didn't stream. And then this Saturday, I do my poll because there's so much to do. I don't know. I'm so bad at making decisions. And so I put on a whim, I was like, I'm not really feeling this. Okay, let me put Sims 3. Sims 3 gets a vote. And it's winning with that vote. And I looked and I go, crap. I don't know what I was going to do with Sims 3. Do I want to do Legacy? I don't know. Like, it's been a while. Yeah, I could do Legacy. Or, I don't know what I want to do. And then I talked with my best friends. And like, oh, you could do this, that. And it ends up being like a 5-hour stream. And I get so inspired. And now I just don't want to stop playing Sims 3. Like, I am obsessed. Like, I'm sorry, but there's some things that Sims 4 could never. But you know what? In a lot of ways, Sims 3 is superior. But I also, and I think I might do a podcast on this, especially if y'all would like. Sims, well, I think I've talked about it in the past, but Sims 4, Sims 4, Sims 3, Sims 3. They are very different games. And they have pros and cons. Sims 4 has a lot more cons. But, yeah. And I'm just saying, right now I'm on that Sims 3 hype. And I love it. And Paralives, whenever it does come out, I'm super excited about it. And I think it is the competition that EA needs. That's all I'm going to say. I think I've ranted about this before again, but maybe I need to go on a tangent again. But, yeah. I can't wait for Paralives, and just what they've already shown, and then they're still working on it. I'm just like, this game's gonna be amazing from the start, and it's just, Sims 4 is so lacking in the beginning. But, yeah, I can't wait. But, yeah, we won't, keep dishing on Sims 4, but I had to say that, because I'm just loving Sims 3, and I don't know, I've got this, and it'll go into our topic, but here lately, and then Saturday, and stuff like that, I feel like this, cloud has been lifted from my head, and, all my stories that I haven't really been feeling up to do, I've been, I don't know, I feel, brand new. I feel like I could just do anything. I feel just so creative. And just, surround yourself with those amazing people and that strive for you to be the best and to do the best, and you will feel it, and you could do whatever you want, within yourself. You first have to believe in yourself and have other people believe in you, and you have to just go for your dreams and pull yourself up by your bootstraps. But I feel, I don't know, I just like this weight, like this cloud. I just feel so good. So, as you know, a couple weeks ago now, almost, like around in September, I reconnected with my old best friends, and we picked back up, and it was like nothing had changed. But for a while back, rewind a couple months, beginning of the summer-ish, it's the start of my, break. Well, actually, it's kind of been almost all year long. It kind of had been building, I think. I look back at it, and it's been a long time coming, but it was, I was holding it in. I was trying to, trying not to. And then, of course, you hold it in too much, it's going to explode. And by holding all that in, it's going to be a million times bigger, louder. It's going to make that noise. So, you got to get a hold of whatever's bothering you, whatever's going on. You got to get a hold of it. If you can realize it, the sooner the better. A lot less casualties. Because, as I'm going to say, it's not fun. It's even more torturing, because when you have an explosion, you gotta go crazy. And you feel like almost you lost it all. As far as like just where you are, like you don't feel like streaming or doing whatever you do. You don't have friends, and like of course, like you have your family, but yeah, of course, you have your family, like, they're the ones that, like, holding you on. They're the ones that held me on, and, stepping away from online, and just kind of focusing on my family, my little niece, and being there for them. I really kind of opened my eyes, to the world, and to my actions, because some of my things, lack of sleep, I was getting better sleep schedule and stuff like that, and just, realizing my actions of just how I handle things and everything, and just talking it out, just changes, and one of the biggest things is everything doesn't have to be solved right then and there. That was my biggest thing. I hate going to bed with someone angry at me, mad at me, something, whatever, in a fight. I hate it. I hate I want to solve it. And you can't do that. You can't always do that. The best thing to do, someone made you mad, you made someone mad, walk away. Walk away, let them cool off, you cool off, because in the heat of the moment, you're gonna say things that you're gonna regret. You're gonna say things you shouldn't. Say things you don't mean necessarily. And yeah, then it'll go somewhere that if you had walked away and calmly thought about something, because the biggest thing, and it can happen in any situation, but the biggest thing is then down the line, you're sitting there and you're thinking, if you're like me, and you're like, oh, why didn't I handle it this way? And then you beat yourself up. And that's something else, is you, like, beating yourself up does nothing. thinking about what you could change, you can't go back in time. There's no DeLorean. There's no Doctor Who. The oh god, I totally gonna mess myself up. I know what it is, but the time machine thing. I know what it's called. I just can't think of it at the moment. Not the biggest fit. And not like I don't know. I know enough. I was about to say touch. The TARDIS. There you go. See, I knew it. Okay. Shh. Don't roast me in the comments. Anyways, you can't go back. All you can do is learn from it. And there are no mistakes. There are just lessons. And you gotta learn, and then you know how to do better. Well, I had big lessons. A couple months. Because I couldn't officially fully take a break, step away from everything, I got pretty much where I was forced to, because in a way, I mean, like, I did it, but because my fears were out there, because I had the fears of being unfriended, there being better, whatever there may be, the fears that I come back and no longer needed, or whatever, I let those eat me alive and get the best of me, and then I seen things, and then I went crazy, and, let things stir in my brain, and caused me to lose my friends, my best friends that I had never even had IRL. I have a good group of friends I could talk to and I could count on, and stuff like that, I'm close with, but these, couple of friends are they're like family, and not even my childhood IRL friends, real life friends, were this close, knew this much about me. And there was this feeling, like, I swear to you, my heart, like, broke, like, chipped. And I knew it was my fault, and that's what killed me the most. Because I did it, I didn't walk away, I let fear overcome me, and I, succumbed to trying to, make sure that it wasn't true, and kept going on and bugging, and that I made my fears come true. I made my fears come true. And that it was so many, like, I cried till there was no more tears, honestly. And I got to a point and I said, okay, look, I'm trying to live by, I was like, okay, I'm living by the motto that everything happens for a reason, and, it was really daunting. Like I said, I then spent more time with my family, my mom really helped me, like, she's like, you're gonna make yourself sick, like, calm down, and, like, we talked about it and all this stuff, and how she had friends she was really close to, and they had fights, and it got bad, and, like, not talked to and stuff, and, you gotta give them space, and all this stuff, and it was just really good, and, like I said, spending time with my niece, and all that, and I just really opened my eyes. I, did some reading, and, I've had, like, this yearly, I have this book that's, like, for a year. It's, like, daily, prayers, and so I was focusing more on that, like, really diving in, because it's crazy how things that you need to hear pop up, when you really need them, and I got this for Christmas and, start this year in January and stuff like that. And, just, just doing things for myself, working on graphics, or if I go back and, I try to stream and it just felt empty. Like I was, so I was like I was watching Ian, a streamer, and do role play. And so I was really getting into that story. Like, I'm obsessed. I'm kind of tapering off right now, but like it goes through waves. But I'm obsessed. I'm trying to be protective. But anyways, I was obsessed, and I want to get into it. I had been denied, but I'm determined to still maybe get in down the line. But yeah, I was, that was like my drive that like I found, like Sims just wasn't really, I don't know, I just wasn't, the inspo wasn't really there. I started back on the Fox Legacy. I started that up, and it's been really good. And cause when Cottage Living came out and stuff like that, and doing some stuff and like some shorts on YouTube and stuff like that. But it's just, besides that, like I was trying to just like, the ideas just weren't coming. They were just blank. So I was like trying other games. I like really dived head deep. And so I was trying to do some role play. I might still do it, but just, yeah. So I spent one time like watching some shows and just kind of spending time with myself, which is not always easy. Being alone is not always easy. Alone time is needed. Alone time is great. But sometimes when you're dealing with the deepest, darkest demons of yourself, it's not easy. Being alone is sometimes worse. And when it eats you alive and you relive past things and it's poking at you and saying how you should have reacted, how if you would have done this or this, how everything would have changed and been differently, and it just gnaws, it gnaws at you. It will, if you let it consume you, it will completely destroy you. And I was going a couple times to counseling, and she was helping, but also, I don't know, it just didn't necessarily seem like that I was like wanting, like, I don't know, the focus wasn't always there. But anyways, I had what she taught me and stuff like that, and then just seeing there's people that talked, and like I would see like TikToks and stuff, people, motivational people and all that stuff, and it really helped me. Like there was just things I really needed to hear, and it just pulled it out. And like I said, you have to recognize and pull yourself out. If you keep falling in that hole, you'll never get your way up. And surrounding yourself with those positive people, surrounding yourself with your family, whoever, if you have a strong support system, your family or whoever it may be, hold on and take time to yourself, take time with other people, get out, go get fresh air. Like that's like the biggest thing. If I was just feeling like cagey or just like overwhelmed, just like going outside, getting fresh air, it helps so much. Writing, drawing, whatever your thing may be. But if you're feeling those demons and that weight, like you just like being pressed down, and you just go find someone that you can be with. Don't use that as alone time. Like if you can like get your mind off of it, you tell that devil, nope, you're not gonna make me, you're not gonna do this to me. And you go watch a movie with someone. Go watch, go to like a museum. Go somewhere. Or do something and get your mind off it. Spend time with that person. Or whatever the case may be. A significant other, family. A strong support system. Because the more you get a hold of that and you can walk away from it, you can snap out of it, the better. Because if you hold on and you let it pull you down, the harder it is to get back up. And it's a long way down. But, I've seen a lot. And like I said, there was times when things would happen to me and all I wanted to do was run to those people and tell them. And yes, I had other people I was talking to and they helped me so much. And, I would be checking on me and they're so sweet and I love them as well. And I care about them. But when you have like this connection, this closeness, it's not the same. Like, there's levels and, and so you kind of just keep it to yourself. And, but yeah. It just, but, and then a couple weeks ago, and got this message, and, like, I thought we weren't going to start talking for a little while. She had stuff she was dealing with and stuff, and then it was just like, boom, we talked, and it was just, nothing changed. We've been talking forever, we were catching up, and all this stuff, and it just clicked, wasn't sure, and it just clicked, and, and then now, because of things maybe I missed or something, I see myself kind of, maybe the little jealous monster comes out, or something like that, but instead of making a scene, instead of, maybe I do kind of do a little something out of, but I mean, I'm human. I'm gonna make mistakes. We all make mistakes. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna slip up a little. But if you catch it in time and you're like, okay, and then I catch it and I talk it out, and it's much better. Like, my friends see a change in how I react to things and stuff, and they can they reason, and I really don't deserve them. they're too kind, and just like I said, I kind of kept telling myself this early months ago, but there's that saying, and I think it applies to anyone, whether partner or friend or anything, but if you let something go, if it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, if they don't, we're meant to be. And I kept trying to live by it, time is good, space is good, and missed me just as much as I missed them, some things weren't the same. And, yeah. But, I don't know. I don't want to dwell on it, and I'm not trying to, like, get sympathy or nothing. I just, Humble Tea has definitely been a good outlet for me, and that's why I felt so bad for going so long without recording. But I couldn't, like, I kept trying to pull myself to do it, and I was having such a hard time just trying, just talk. But, it feels so good to just, I don't know, get things off my chest. and just chat, and y'all seem to like it. And whether I'm ranting about something, sharing something I love, or being serious with you guys. And I guess that's why I kind of wanted to talk about this, or I really wanted to talk about this, and it was on my heart, because y'all seem to really appreciate or like or something the more serious humble teas or something like I don't know, but I don't know, and I guess that's why I kind of like humble tea, just tea time with me. And yeah, I just whatever it may be that I'm spilling, whether it's juicy deep secrets about me or games or something. I think I will make a humble tea shortly about Dear Evan Hansen and Hamilton. Maybe I'll make like a Broadway podcast, because I have some things to talk about. I have seen them recently, and very well done. Very enjoyed them. Dear Evan Hansen, I don't think I'm gonna watch the movie from what I've heard and things that they changed, but yeah. But yeah, I really enjoy just talking with you guys, and I hear y'all talk like you put this on and do what you do and just listen, and it just means a lot to me. And yeah, I appreciate you all. Like, you guys were my motivation, just like any comments I see on my videos, subscribers going up, followers on Twitch. It means the world to me. And I can't thank you guys enough. Just I don't know what I did to deserve all this, but I appreciate you guys. And like I said, I didn't do this podcast for anything in particular. It was just, I don't know, I guess show a bit of me behind, I guess, YouTubers, streamers, well, real people. We have real emotions and anxiety or whatever it may be, and it's rough. Being creative sometimes is not easy. But we do it, and we can get through it. And, not to be a big baby, it's just, you also have to take care of yourself, no matter any situation. Whether you're a creative, whether you work in a lab doing science, whatever it may be, or cutting people open. But we all need to first make sure that we're taken care of, even doctors need to make sure that they're well. So, yeah, I don't know, guys. I really appreciate you, and yeah, I think that's it. I'll stop repeating and going on, but yeah, thank you. So I think this will be the wrap up of the series, unless maybe I think of some more, or you guys comment, and maybe we'll talk about some musicals and stuff. Of course, always tweet me, comment any maybe topics you would like me to talk about. Whatever it may be. Also, plug, I kind of want to put in there, but I do have some merch. Usually the link is down below. Like, I have a humble tea. If not, I'll be working on that. Yeah, help maybe support me so I can keep going. But yeah, anyways, yeah, give me suggestions. I would love to see what y'all would love to hear. Yeah, and thank you for watching, and like, comment, do all those fun things. Subscribe if you haven't. Yeah, but for now, that's all the tea. Bye, guys.